Adversity is not the end, it's the beginning. Setbacks are not stop signs, but starting points. Growth begins when excuses end. Adversity is not the end, it's the beginning. I know that's hard to believe when you're in the middle of it. When you feel like everything is collapsing, when your plans fall apart, when the world seems to turn its back on you, it feels final. It feels like failure. But I am telling you this with every ounce of experience and truth in me. Asterisk, asterisk, your adversity is not your enemy. It is your assignment. Asterisk, asterisk, it is the moment that life dares you to dig deeper, to stretch further, to rise taller. You are not here to run from obstacles. You are here to rise because of them. Every great story has a moment of darkness. Every powerful person has been shaped by storms they never asked for. It's not about what happens to you. It's about what you choose to do next. You can let adversity break you, or you can let it build you. The moment you stop saying, "Why me?" and start asking, "What now?" is the moment you take your power back. That's when growth begins. That's when purpose begins. That's when you begin. Not the version of you that was comfortable, but the version that is unstoppable. You don't grow when things are easy. You grow when you're challenged, stretched, uncomfortable. That's the space where excuses die and greatness is born. That's when you discover resilience, courage, resourcefulness. The tools you didn't know you had until life demanded you use them. So don't wait for the storm to pass. Learn to walk through it with your head high. Let adversity sharpen your character. Let it show you what you're made of. Because sometimes the toughest trials are life's way of preparing you for your most powerful triumphs. And the truth is, this is just the beginning. Excuses limit potential. Responsibility unlocks it. Excuses protect our comfort zone. Responsibility pushes us into greatness. Excuses are the chains that keep your potential locked away. Every time you say, "I can't," what you're really doing is handing your power to fear. You're saying that comfort matters more than growth. But let me ask you, how long will you let comfort be the ruler of your life? How long will you protect your limitations instead of challenging them? Because excuses don't just hold you back, they blind you to the truth of what you are capable of. Asterisk, asterisk, and I'm here to tell you, you are capable of more than you've ever dared to believe. Asterisk, asterisk, responsibility is not a punishment. It's a key. It's the thing that unlocks everything you're looking for. Your goals, your self-respect, your transformation. The moment you stop blaming, stop delaying, stop defending your comfort zone, something shifts. You step into ownership, and when you own your story, no matter how messy or difficult, you reclaim the author's pen. You start writing your next chapter, not as a victim of your circumstances, but as the hero of your own comeback. Excuses feel safe because they let you off the hook. But what if you stopped trying to feel safe and started trying to feel asterisk strong asterisk? What if you stopped needing permission and gave yourself permission to rise? Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yes, you're going to fail. But every time you take responsibility instead of making an excuse, you are rewriting the script of your life. You are shifting from passive to powerful, from waiting to creating. And that shift that asterisk, is where your real strength begins. You weren't born to repeat excuses. You were born to rise above them, to show the world what's possible when someone refuses to settle. Because when you take full responsibility, there's no more backup plan. Only forward, only rise. Vision over circumstance, we must choose to see possibilities, not limitations, even when the odds are against us. There will always be something standing in your way. Obstacles, failures, pain, opinions, limitations. But what matters most is what you choose to focus on. Will you focus on the size of your problems or the strength of your vision? Because let me tell you something straight. Asterisk, asterisk, circumstances do not define you. Asterisk, vision, asterisk does. Asterisk, asterisk, what you see for your life, what you imagine, what you believe you can become, that is your power, and you must protect it like your life depends on it, because it asterisk does asterisk. When everything around you says give up, your vision has to shout louder, keep going. When the results don't come right away, your vision has to remind you why you started. That vision is not a fantasy. It's a declaration of who you're becoming. And the bigger your vision, the more resistance you'll face. But don't let that scare you. Let it fuel you, because vision is the antidote to limitation. It's the light you walk toward when the world feels dark. It's what keeps you grounded when fear tries to push you around. Too many people are living small lives not because they lack ability, but because they've accepted the lie that their circumstances are in control. That ends with you. You are not the weather around you. You are the storm within you. You are the one who chooses how high to aim, how far to push, how hard to believe. Vision will ask you to close your eyes to what is, so you can open your heart to what asterisk can asterisk be. It will ask you to stop shrinking yourself just to fit in and start expanding yourself to break through. So no matter what your current situation looks like, hold the vision, feed it, speak it, build it. Let it guide you through the impossible. Adaptability is a superpower. It's not about avoiding change. It's about learning to dance with it. Let me say it loud and clear, asterisk, asterisk, adaptability is not weakness. It is your greatest strength. Asterisk, asterisk, the world is changing. Life will never stay still. Plans will collapse. People will disappoint you. Opportunities will vanish. And in those moments, you have two choices. Resist the change and break, or bend with it and rise stronger. Too many people think success is about having everything go perfectly. It's not. Success is about how you respond when it asterisk doesn't. Asterisk adaptability is not about giving up your goals. It's about adjusting your path when the road gets blocked. It's about saying, if I can't go through the front door, I'll climb in through the window. If the window is locked, I'll build my own damn door. That is what power looks like. That is what growth demands. The world rewards people who can pivot, adjust, stretch, and find a way forward when everything screams turn back. You don't need all the answers right now. You need to stay open. You need to stay moving. Your ability to adapt is what keeps your dream alive when fear shows up, and it will. Your adaptability says we're still going. When failure shows up, and it will, your adaptability says let's learn, let's shift, let's grow. This is where your real strength is revealed. Not in how perfectly you can plan, but in how powerfully you can respond. Let life shape you, not shrink you. Be flexible, not fragile. If your dream has to change shape, let it. If your path has to twist and turn, let it. The goal is not to avoid disruption. The goal is to become unshakable in the face of it. Be the person who doesn't just survive change, but asterisk thrives asterisk in it. Be the one who adapts, evolves, and never backs down. Your story has power. Sharing your truth, no matter how painful or raw, is a way to inspire and educate others. Your story has power, real life-shifting power. And don't let anyone, not even that voice in your own head, convince you otherwise. You might think your pain makes you weak, that your past disqualifies you, that your failures are something to hide. But here's the truth that too many people never realize. Asterisk, asterisk, your story, exactly as it is someone else's survival guide. Asterisk, asterisk, the scars you carry, the battles you've fought, the lessons you've learned, they matter. They are not signs of defeat. They are proof that you are still here, still rising, still fighting. We live in a world obsessed with the highlight reel. Everyone wants to show the win, the trophy, the perfect moment. But the real magic happens in the middle of the mess. That's where the power is. That's where people relate. That's where inspiration lives. When you stand up and say, I struggled, but I didn't quit, you give permission for others to do the same. When you share how you fell and still found your way back to your feet, you become a mirror for what's possible. Don't wait until your story feels perfect. Don't wait until it all makes sense. Start sharing from where you are. Speak from the heart. Speak from the lessons. Someone needs to hear it. Your voice has the power to break chains, to spark hope, to remind someone that they are not alone. You don't need a platform. You don't need to be famous. You just need to be asterisk real asterisk, and that realness, that truth. That is what changes lives, so take ownership of your journey. Celebrate the highs, but honor the lows too. Your story is not just something you survive, it's a tool, a light, a weapon. Use it, speak it, own it, and never be ashamed of it. You don't have to be perfect to make progress. Progress isn't about perfection. It's about refusing to settle for less than your potential. You don't have to be perfect to make progress. Read that again, because somewhere along the way you may have been taught that if it's not flawless, it's not worth it. That if you're not the best, you shouldn't even try. But let me tell you something that can shift everything. Asterisk asterisk progress doesn't care about perfection. It only demands persistence. Asterisk asterisk and perfection, that's a lie dressed up as a standard. It's fear wearing a mask. Perfection tells you to wait until you're ready. Progress tells you to start with what you've got. The people who achieve greatness don't get there by doing everything right. They get there by refusing to quit when things go wrong. They fall, they mess up, they feel overwhelmed, and then they get back up every single time, because progress is built on repetition, on resilience, on showing up even when you feel like you're not enough. And here's the powerful part. Asterisk asterisk, every tiny step forward matters. Asterisk asterisk, every effort you make, no matter how small or shaky, moves you closer to the life you deserve. Stop holding your future hostage to some imaginary perfect version of yourself. That version doesn't exist. What does exist is the real you. The one who tries, who fails, who learns, who keeps going. That version is unstoppable. That version changes lives. The classroom doesn't expect perfection. It expects effort. Life doesn't reward those who wait to be flawless. It rewards those who dare to begin. So start messy. Speak up imperfectly. Try boldly. Give your best and let that be enough. Because every day you choose progress over perfection. You train yourself to rise. You become stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable than you were yesterday. It's not about being perfect. It's about being asterisk in motion asterisk. Keep moving. Keep rising. Keep going.